was raised in the country by naturalists who taught me to identify all the plants and animals and to understand which animals ate which plants and where the different plants grew. I assumed everybody's family taught them about nature, but I was naive. Most people can only learn this in school. My grandmother was friends with some famous scientists. She helped them collect data like catching birds that she had never seen before so they could identify them, and writing down the date that she saw the first migratory birds every year. She had a big library of books with names like Plants of the Coastal Plain and Mammals of South Georgia. It takes a system of natural history museums and rigorous science to develop the information that I took for granted as a child. Societies that don't have access to knowledge like this can unwittingly destroy the balance of the ecosystem. The reason my grandmother knew the famous ornithologist was because her community in South Georgia hired him to figure out why the quail population was in decline. He discovered it was because they had stopped the natural process of fire in the woods. For centuries, lightning would start fires in these forests. The longleaf pine evolved special features that encourages fire, yet makes them resistant to it. Fire kept the other trees from shading out the ground under those big pine trees, and the great diversity of plants and animals developed to take advantage of this open space under the tall trees, including quail. Based on the research of the ornithologist, my grandmother started intentionally setting her woods on fire every year. Gradually, this practice grew. Now the whole state of Georgia endorses prescribed burning with marketing campaigns to explain it to the public. This whole success story depends on everybody accepting evolution and the way it works in our modern world. Evolution explains why the eastern diamondback rattlesnake is the most venomous snake in the U.S., because the cotton rat is resistant to the venom. The predator and prey evolved together. The rats that lived through a bite produced offspring. The snakes with more potent venom thrived because they were able to eat more rats. I don't even know how you could teach anything about the natural world without evolution.